Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here. Today I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be discussing my thoughts and opinions on the new Meg 2 The Trench. Now, I am really sorry that I did not freaking talk about it or did a reaction to it. I am so sorry, but I will do my thoughts and opinions on the trailer, if that makes you guys feel better. And even though it's round the corner, I will do the same for Transformers The Rise of the Beast. If that makes you guys feel better. I know I am like super late, but I don't really care. As long as you guys are okay with me doing my thoughts and opinions on it, that's fine by me. Anyways, I do love the Meg movie. We don't get a whole lot of Megalodon horror movies. There was one in particular that I watched on YouTube, and there was another one that people hated because it was just like stock footage of like documentaries of a great white shark, and it was not really a Megalodon horror movie. It was more like a giant great white shark horror movie. But me personally, I love the Meg, because when we got the Meg back in 2018, I just freaking loved that movie. And I was even hoping that we would get eventually another Meg horror movie. And, of course, we did, just now. We just got the trailer. And I just freaking loved it. Although I will say I do not love that opening trailer of like the Megalodon killing a T-Rex. For starters, Megalodon did not exist during the time of the dinosaurs. It came after the dinosaurs were extinct. Plus, even if Megalodon did exist during the time of the dinosaurs, creatures like Mosasaurus, Plesiosaurus, like Florodon, and those other big marine reptile predators would not exist if the Megalodon came around during the time of the dinosaurs. Plus, why would it need to eat a T-Rex? Because, like, wouldn't the Megalodon just beach itself at the same time? That's the one problem I have with the Meg movie. The fact that the Megalodon is willing to go after basically anything it can, despite it already eating two whales and its own kind. It's like there's no freaking evidence that a Megalodon was a hyper carnivore. Like all carnivores today, and even in the prehistoric times, they all basically have a limit on how much they eat. They cannot consume any more. They have a limit. And if regular sharks have a limit when it comes to them eating, so does Megalodon. Megalodon is most likely not a hyper carnivore. It does not, like, eat a whole carcass and 5 minutes later it's still hungry. Plus, why would a Megalodon go after something that's small, like us humans? Like, yes, I understand that most predators are willing to do whatever they can, or take any opportunity they can to get a free meal. But if you think about it, us humans, we don't really sustain. We're not really that big, or like even a whole group of humans are probably not that much protein for a Megalodon. Plus, I think I saw this in one of the episodes of Jurassic Fight Club. One of the paleontologists mentioned that a Megalodon's not going to waste its time chasing smaller things like sea lions, for example. It's not going to waste its time chasing them. It's out looking for whales, squid, and other large sharks. That's the one problem I have with the Meg movie. The fact that they basically treat the Megalodon like a hyper-carnivore. And most people say that the Meg series is nothing more but a freaking Jaws knockoff. But, let me ask you guys a question. Have we ever gotten a new Jaws movie? Because if not, then, well, we have not gotten a new Jaws movie for quite some time. Furthermore, the Meg is basically its own thing. Where Jaws, yes, both the Meg and Jaws are similar. They basically feature a group of people who are basically battling a murderous shark. But there's a difference. One is 500 times bigger and more ancient than great white sharks, while the other one is just basically a giant great white shark that literally is just hell-bent on eating every human it can get its mouth on. And plus, like, I get that shark attacks do happen in real life, but honestly, I find Jaws very confusing. Like, I do enjoy Jaws. I actually watched it a lot back then, but me personally, I kind of found Jaws confusing because the movies never truly explain what the shark's motive is. It's just basically a Jason Voorhees version of a shark. Or Freddy Krueger, or Chucky. It's just basically a shark version of them. But those slasher villains actually had a motive. They actually had a goal. We actually never understood what the shark's goal was. Where in the Meg movie, we can kind of see the Megalodon's goal here. Basically to survive. They're just basically doing what they can to survive. They eat people for survival. They're doing what they can for survival. Where the great white shark in Jaws, I found that confusing. Because, like, again, I understand that shark attacks do happen in real life. I understand that part. But I really liked it better if there was more like a personal reason for the sharks in Jaws to attack people, like saying, something like, oh, they're basically getting tired of humans killing them, and they're killing humans for payback. They're just basically like, oh, you're gonna kill us and think that you can get away with it? Oh no, buddy, that's not how it's gonna work. You're gonna die. I would have liked that. I would have liked that better. But still. Besides of that, the Meg 2, The Trench, I love that movie so, well, I love the trailer, and I hope we get a lot more Megalodon action than we did in the previous movie, because we got decent Megalodon action, don't get me wrong, but honestly, in my opinion, I hope we get a lot more Megalodon action. Plus, there's kind of 3 Megalodons in this movie. So, that and a giant Kraken thing. And giant prehistoric lizards. So, we're most likely going to get a lot of action here from the monsters. which I cannot wait to see. This is basically like this is basically heaven for most of us who are just dying to see some monster action, or at the very least, excited to see some movies that we love come back. Because, like, so far, we got Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. We don't know when that's coming out. That's the problem. We don't know when that's coming out. We know that it's coming out this year, but we don't know when. Is it going to come out in the summer? Is it going to come out in the winter? When is it going to come out? We also got we got Skull Island, the animated series coming out. Basically like a month now. But probably by the time I release this video, it might come out. It might have been already out. That depends. We might already been in June. And September, we're getting freaking Gamera Rebirth. August, we're getting basically the Meg 2, The Trench. And in November 3rd, we're getting freaking Godzilla 0. Oh, and we just recently got Prehistoric Planet Season 2. Which, don't worry, I'll do my thoughts and opinions on that very soon. But still, I love the Meg. And I hope that it turns out good. Anyways, that's it for this video. So if you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.